Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Oh, it's hot. So it's Thursday, June 5th, and I'm heading to the gym right now in Takarababa. It's a nice paved road here. So this is nice. And that's my landmark right in front of me. It's a little bit cooler here because of the shade. All right, so let me tell you about today's plan. What we're gonna do today. I'm going to the gym. They open at 9. It's nice getting there early. I'm able to use the machine that I want, get in and out. And then I'm going to go to Ikebukuro, take the Seibu Ikebukuro line to Toshimaen. Toshimaen was my first official neighborhood. When I first got here, they put me up in a gaijin house, like a dormitory type place in Nakano. And then somebody helped me find this apartment in Toshimaen. Toshimaen, I don't know if it's still there. It was a big amusement park. They have this great water park. I love the water park at Toshimaen. And then, I had like we call them grandma houses. So I had like a grandma house. It was a duplex. My colleague Amy and her husband Mike lived next to me. Wood and paper house, very old style tatami mat. 2 rooms, a small kitchen. Everything folded up and went in the closet. So the the futons went into the closet. All right, so I'm right here at Toyama Park. That was easy. It's countryside. There are farms, fields. So anyway, I'm going to Toshimaen because there's an onsen there. So it's going to be hot today. I was thinking, what would it be like if I went to an onsen every day? These waters are really good for your skin, for circulation, pain, all that kind of stuff. So I felt better yesterday after my visit to L'Aqua, but the pain kind of came back in the evening. So what if I do it every day? And I wanted to check this one out. So I was trying to explain yesterday how it's not a natural spring, but it is onsen water. I got the words. They drill and they pump. So this is new technologies recently in Tokyo that they're able to open these places and call them onsen because the water is actual mineral water from deep in the earth. All right, good timing. It's 8:55. And I'm here. All right, so I'll talk to you about this more after my workout. All right, that's that. An hour at the gym. It's good. Nothing to report. This is funny. There's a baby crying. All right, so it's hot. It's nice. It's so rare that we get like warm days where I live. So it's just nice to be able to walk around in a t-shirt and shorts, not have to worry that I'm going to be freezing my butt off. at the end of the day. So I'm not complaining. It's hot, it's humid. It's gonna go up to 80 today. All right, so now I'm gonna walk to Takananababa station, take the Yamanote to Ikebukuro, and then from there, the Seibu Ikebukuro line to Nerima. And I think I can take some sort of an express train, express, semi-express. We'll stop at Nerima. It's about 5 stops. At Nerima, I have to change to the Toshimaen line, which just makes one stop. It goes to Toshimaen, and then it goes back to Nerima. That's it. So I think there's still some sort of amusement park complex at Toshimaen. This will be a great day for the water park, let me tell you. I love that water park. They have slides, water slides, and a wave pool. You can just hang out, do some tanning. So we'll see what it's like when I get there. I kind of would like to walk, see if I can find my first apartment. But from what I remember, it was a bit of a walk. I was much younger then. I was 29 when I moved here. So just to walk to see it, I don't know if I want to do that. There was a place near my apartment. It's kind of a main street, and then my apartment was off the main street in this little complex of houses. But there was a place on the main street that had a sign that said flesh meats. So, you know, Japanese have a problem with the L and the R. So it was just so funny. It was flesh meats. Back then we didn't have cell phones, so I would have taken a picture. But, you know, it's like film cameras, not even digital. So I just never thought to take a picture of that. If I had, during one of my cleaning out phases, I probably would have thrown that away. All right, so there's a little story for you. I'll see you maybe at Ikebukuro. I'll show you how we take the train to Toshimaen. Seibu line, Central Gate 1. Oh, it's crazy here. The signage is not totally clear, although it is. I went the wrong direction. It's very easy to get lost here if you're not paying attention. Cable line. Oh man, I have to go upstairs. Oh my God, we're off to the races. So let's look at the board here. Okay, you are here. There's Nerima and then the Toshimaen line. I was trying to see if I could figure out. So it looks like blue and green will stop there. So I was trying to figure out if I could take an express. It's just crazy here. Trying to get through these crowds. Toshimaen local. Option 3. Now I remember why I was so stressed when I lived here. Having to do this commute every day. This one is crazy. So will this go directly to Toshimaen? Well, this is very cool. This train goes direct to Toshimaen. Don't even have to change.
The next station is Toshimaen. This is the last stop of this train. Thank you for using the same line.
Train was empty. Natsukashi. I don't remember it being red though. I think it used to be yellow. But this is my old station. Anyway, it's very cute little station. I don't remember this little choo-choo being here. Toshimaen. Looks like a bunch of tourists today. And I hope they're going to the amusement park, not the onsen. So here's the schedule to go to Ikebukuro. Not bad. 10:52, 11:07. What is that? Like 20 minutes, every 20 minutes, 25 minutes. All right, so Tokyo Warner Brothers Studio Tour, London. Warner Brothers Studio Tour, Tokyo. Tokyo Metropolitan Nerima Joshi Park, Toshimaen Garden Spa. So I wonder if the United Cinemas Toshimaen, I wonder if the amusement park is gone now. Let's go look at the map. Oh, there's the onsen right there. All right. Very clearly marked onsen sauna right out the station. Everybody's going over there, fortunately. So I bet this road would take me to my old apartment. Things are very different from 1989. We definitely didn't have an onsen here. Or Warner Brothers Studio or whatever it is. Yeah, that's the street that I would take. All right, let's see what the deal is here. We have to take off our shoes. They open at 10 till 2200, 11 o'clock. All right, the usual, no tattoos, all that. All right, well, it's really nice. I'm in the restaurant here. Crazy trying to order. There's like so much stuff in English, and then this tablet. Can't use English, and it was just a weird system. So it's the usual Japanese food. So I got Tenzaru Soba. really pretty. I can't show you because there are people here. It's a really nice place. So I'll talk to you more when I get outside. Alright, so here's my lunch. Cold soba and a little tempura. Itadakimasu. Yummy. I love soba. Cold. It's refreshing. Tastes healthy. I like these pajamas. Button up here. I'm doing a massage chair. So nice. 315 yen for 15 minutes. It's perfect. So right now I'm looking out on this area they call the Baden. It's gender mixed area, so you have to wear a swimsuit. You can rent a swimsuit, and it's like, you know, walking against the current and jets, and there's an outdoor area. I can't really show you that, but I can show you what the space looks like. So it's a big open space, and then there's an outdoor space too. Oh, this is so nice. All right, Toshimaen Garden Spa. Niwa no Yu. Yu means onsen, not you. All right, so here's my report. At first I was like, oh fuck, because I walked in, there's this big group of Americans, big Americans, noisy. It was like 5 or 6 guys. I was like, oh Jesus Christ, you know? I thought all the foreigners were coming on the train, were coming for this, whatever, Universal Studios or whatever is here. Hang on. Selfies. I have to take a picture in front of the sign. So anyway, I walked in and there's this group of guys. I was like, oh shit. And they were noisy. And I knew they were going to be noisy. I knew they were going to get into the baths and they were going to be noisy. And sure enough, they were. Fortunately, they didn't stay too long. So when you check in, it's just so crazy. Every one of these places is like slightly different. There's things that are the same, things that are different. What's the same is you have to take off your shoes, put them in a shoe locker. So here you need 100 yen deposit for the shoe locker. So you put your shoes in the shoe locker, you go up to the desk to check in. Then they ask you all these questions. Do you want to use the baden, which is like this bathing pool where you have to wear swimwear? It's mixed sex. I don't know how you say that. And you know, it's like walking against the currents and jet pools and stuff like that outdoors. So do you want that? No. Do you want the stone sauna? No. So there are a couple things they ask if you want. I just wanted basic entry. Then he goes over the rules. Okay, I understand. He gave me a little pamphlet, which I don't know what I did with it. I hope I didn't take it with me because I don't need more paper. So then, here's where it's different. He wanted my locker key. So he takes the locker key, puts a little clip on it, and then put that in a little box, kind of like, you know, hotels, you know how hotels would like keep your key in a box? So he puts it in a little box, and then my locker key is from that box. The locker key is a little magnetic thing that you touch to open the locker. Now what's different about that in other places is you tap that anytime you buy something. Well, this one, on the back of it, there's a barcode, so you have to scan the barcode. Also, what's different here is you pay up front. So I guess, I don't know, they run into people maybe leaving without paying. I don't know why it's different. So you pay up front. But then of course I had to pay again when I left because I got food. All right, so then you go inside. Bathing area, all that, lockers, it's pretty much the same. Inside the bathing area, it was nice. It was a nice bathing area. There's one big pool. It's an oxygen bath. I think this one is a carbonated bath. I think this one is artificial. Then there's a big pool with yellow water. So that is natural spring water. I think that's the same one that I did yesterday that was high salt content, whatever that means. That also has jet baths in it. And then outside is another yellow pool, and then individual baths. There were 3 of those. I like those the best because part of the problem I have is when you're in a bath and you're laying there relaxing, and then somebody gets in and they make waves, and then it's like, so the individual baths, because I don't like being around people, so you have it to yourself. And then some lounge chairs outside, some seats outside. I think there were, maybe were some seats inside. And then my favorite part, they call it the finished garden. So at first I didn't notice it. So you go through the sliding door and you walk in. It's really cool, like temperature cool. There's a cold bath in there, and then these buckets that I guess you pull the string and it dumps cold water on you. No, thank you. There are a couple seats in there, like comfortable seats, and then these lounges, really comfortable lounges. And a really pretty steam room, really pretty. It's like circular and blue tile with these like white sinks with hot water dripping. The whole place smells like eucalyptus. Inside the finished garden, there are bunches of eucalyptus hanging, and also like Spanish moss hanging. It's really pretty and really comfortable. So that was my favorite place to go to cool down. Like before lunch, I went in there to cool down, and I went in just before I left to cool down. So that's it. Like 2,500 yen to enter. So it's Matsuri no Yu. Actually, the Buko onsen in Yokoze was the cheapest, 700 yen. Matsuri no Yu is like 1,100 yen to enter. So then this is the next level up, 2,500. Dharma Yu is like 2,900, more expensive on weekends, and Spa La Croix was 3,500. So not bad. Once the Americans left, it was really nice. And then I noticed inside the bathing area, right where they were, so they come in and they're like in this big like tiled space, talking really loud. It's echoing. I can hear them outside. I wanted to say, hey guys, you're not supposed to talk in here, but I didn't want to be that person. But I noticed there's a sign right there, right where they were, that says silence please. It's like, what are you can't read? It was in English. There were not a lot of things in English. What was in English was the bathing rules, silence please, and a few other rules. There were descriptions of the baths in Japanese, not in English. There were signs that I could tell were like warnings about things, not in English. The restaurant, you order on a tablet, not in English. So that's a good thing I brought my phone with me, because that was even hard to figure out. Like, how do you order? And you had to scan the barcode. It's like, where's the barcode? If I want to figure it out, it's on the back of my wristband. So that was it. So I'm going to walk a little bit away from the station, see if I recognize the way to my old apartment. Just maybe take a walk see if I can find it. If not, then I'm going to turn around and go back to the station. Alright, so this is definitely the road that I remember walking. I don't remember how far it was though. So we'll see. There was a flesh meat store, there was a laundromat, there was a little supermarket. I don't remember this river. Oh, so this is Warner Brothers Studio. Like, what the heck is that? Warner Brothers Studio tour. No, it's something I think I want to do. So this is Toshimaen Dori. Did I come from that way or did I come from that way? Alright, forget it. I'm not going to bother. So back to Ikebukuro. It's 2:18. There was a train at what? 07? It was like every 25 minutes. Alright, well that was it. That was Toshimaen Niwa no Yu. Toshimaen Garden Spa. It's nice. I think I will come back. Maybe tomorrow. I have this massage tomorrow. It'll be nice to come and just have a nice soak. I think I'll skip the restaurant. They're so funny at the desk. So they sort of spoke some English. So when I went to check out, I gave her my bag, my locker key. She said something to me in Japanese. I didn't understand. I just made a face. She said, "Are you checking out?" No, I just gave you everything just for the hell of it. Like, yeah, what do you think I'm doing? I don't know. I don't know if this is just like some Japanese formality you have to confirm. Are you checking out? All right, so I'm going to end it here. I don't think you need to see the train right back. So from Ikebukuro station, you can catch the Toshimaen train direct. It's about 6 stops. Local train. Really emptied out after the first couple stops. Now, one thing I could do, if you're interested, viewer, also on this line is Shinamachi, which was my second neighborhood. But I don't think we need to visit all the places I lived. So we're not going to do that today. Maybe tomorrow. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you're watching my videos and you like them, because I need 1,000 subscribers. I only have like 113 or something like that. It's been a year. I've been working my butt off, traipsing the globe, climbing mountains. I've run out of things to cook, but traveling is fun. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna miss the train. Somebody's running. All right, gotta go. Bye.